Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, is a beautifully reimagined return for one of the
Okay.
3DS era's hidden gems. Its visual, music, and overall polish have been dramatically upgraded, yet the charm and core gameplay that fans love remain untouched. The wide range of mechanics and exploration across different islands and time periods help keep the grind feeling fresh. While most tasks are simple, they never feel dull. It is a warm, cozy experience through and through. For those craving an Animal Crossing alternative with more depth, this might just be the one. This game just launched on Steam, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and PS5. I've already put in about 10 hours, and I'm already enjoying the gameplay loop, especially if you're into chill and cozy vibes. I'm gonna share some cool features that might make you love this game or realize it's the perfect fit for you. Starting with character creation, there are plenty of options to customize your character, including various features to make them look even cooler. The customization is pretty solid for a cozy game, and there are different voice options too. And if you're not happy with your character at first, no worries. You can change the look anytime after the intro. As for the story, it is impressive how they've woven in exploration of different islands and timelines. Since the game involves time travel, you get to discover lots of new things by hopping across different times and places. Traveling back to the past lets you meet lots of interesting people, and chatting with NPCs actually impacts your gameplay. Doing quests, learning their stories, and building friendships will help you level up and shape your experience. Open world exploration is surprisingly good. Every area is full of details and stuff to gather. There are three major maps to explore, and they're all tied to time travel in some way. I really recommend exploring a lot because there are tons of hidden chests, bosses, and different mobs scattered across the places. In a single map, like the past for example, there are islands you can reach by flying on your dragon. These islands are about the same size as an Animal Crossing island and are packed with NPCs, quests, materials to gather, enemies, and story related content. There are also huge map, which is the third map that is very big. There's a lot to explore on it. Different biomes means different vibes you can feel as you explore. This is where the major part of the game begins. You get your own island. Here you can terraform, decorate, build houses, and set up infrastructure. As you progress through the story, you'll be able to invite people to your village and make them permanent residents. One of the coolest features is the use of robot that helps you terraform the entire village. You can raise or flatten terrain, remove water, and reshape the land however you like. Let's talk about the life system. At the beginning of the story, the king will tell you to get a life. What he really means is choosing your class, known as a life. He started with the mercenary life, but you're free to pick any you like. While you can stick to one, trying out and mastering all the lives makes the gameplay way more fun and rewarding. Each class has its own set of quests, and leveling them up gives you more dosh, the in-game currency, and XP. Craftable items from one life are often needed in another, so being flexible makes it easier to complete quests and unlock important tools and gear. There are 14 life in total, 4 combat classes and 10 gathering and crafting non-combat classes. What makes a system satisfying is how you can upgrade each life skills. For example, increase attack, boosting critical hit rate, or unlocking the ability to detect sweet spots while gathering. These upgrades make your work faster and more efficient, saving SP or mana. To get the most out of the game, I highly recommend trying every quest and exploring all the skill boards across different life. So in woodcutting, you gain XP each time you gather wood, just like in other life classes. The higher your life level, the better materials you can collect. Of course, you can harvest high tier or rare resources if your level is too low. So you'll need to grind and level up your life first. That is where the fun comes in, similar to the grindy, rewarding feel of games like Stardew Valley. It is all about progressing bit by bit until you can gather the best loot. For the
Well, ain't
combat,
that
not
something?
fancy, but as you upgrade life, you can unlock some cool skills. But for early game, I think the combat is quite good for cozy game since you don't need some flashy combat gameplay for a relaxing and peaceful gameplay. When crafting materials, there's a minigame that determines the rarity and quality of the item. If you manage to craft fine or quality tools, they not only deal more damage but also come with special effects. For example, an extra 5% damage when cutting a specific type of tree. That is why crafting isn't just about materials, you also need to level up your life class. Like blacksmith or carpenter, to increase your success rate. The higher your level, the better your chances of creating fine tools with strong equipment skills. These games got a ton to offer. It really depends on which life you want to focus on, whether you're into crafting, combat, or just building up your village. There's always something fun to do. If you are a fan of cozy games with a bit more depth and challenge, especially if you've played Animal Crossing, Dimkum, or Stardew Valley, I highly recommend the Fantasy Life. It fits the genre perfectly, but adds more layers and excitement. Now, the only downside is the price. It's as expensive as some AAA titles, which might turn off a few players. But considering the franchise's strong reputation since the 3DS days, it kind of makes sense. If you're looking for a cozy game packed with adventure, story, and endless exploration, this one's a play for me. Definitely recommended for cozy gamers out there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Hmm? Sure thing.